SB19, Stell's heavenly voice exposed, breaking down his best vocals. What if the closest thing to heaven wasn't in the skies, but in the voice of a Filipino artist? What if one note could silence a crowd, send chills down your spine, and bring tears to your eyes? Today, we expose not just skill but soul. This is the story of Stell, the vocal powerhouse of SB19. Stay until the end to witness the moments that made fans stop, listen, and believe in the magic of a voice that can only be described as divine. If you like this type of stories, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. When you hear Stell sing, it's like time slows down. He doesn't just hit notes, he holds them, lifts them, shapes them into something unforgettable. From the very first SB19 track to their most recent masterpiece, Stell's voice has been the emotional engine of the group. He is the high note that soars above the storm, the falsetto that whispers comfort, the belt that breaks barriers. Born as Stell Daisuke Clyde Ajiro, Stell was raised in a family where music was more than entertainment, it was expression. Even before SB19, he was already known among his peers as the boy who could sing anything. But what sets Stell apart isn't just range, it's resonance. It's control, it's emotion, and above all, it's his relentless pursuit of vocal excellence. In Go Up, his iconic chorus lift became the turning point of SB19's viral success. People didn't just listen, they replayed, dissected, and asked, who is this guy hitting those notes like that? In Mappa, his delivery felt like a letter to every parent in the world, gentle, vulnerable, but powerful. Then came WIT, What? And I Want You, and the message was clear. Stell isn't just the main vocalist. He's the soul of the sound. Let's break it down. That soaring high note in Bazinga. Pure precision. Controlled chest voice transitioning into mix, ending with a clean vibrato. Not many vocalists, even internationally, can execute that live without strain. But Stell does it, not just once, but every performance. And he makes it look effortless. The falsetto runs into Laliha. Those aren't just notes, they're storytelling. The way he layers breath control with emotion reveals a singer who doesn't just train his voice, he lives in every lyric. His technique is world-class, but it's his heart that makes it unforgettable. In live performances, Stell stands as proof that real talent doesn't need filters. You can give him a mic and a quiet room, and the result will still be spine-chilling. No auto-tune, no overproduction, just raw, refined gift. But that gift didn't come overnight. Stell's journey is one of discipline. Hours of vocal drills, endless rehearsals, self-study, trial and error. Even today, with millions of fans, he still treats every stage like a test, and he always passes with flying colors. That's the sipag at Tiaga of a true Filipino artist. Quiet, consistent, and committed. His humility, too, is unmatched. Despite his vocal prowess, Stell never brags. He uplifts others. He cheers for his members. He teaches. He supports. That's what makes him more than a great singer. He's a great teammate, a great friend, a great example of what it means to carry talent with grace. In moments of pressure, Stell becomes the anchor. When the group faces vocal challenges, he takes the lead, not with ego, but with quiet confidence. He doesn't overshadow, he harmonizes. And in doing so, he brings out the best in everyone around him. Fans love to break down his notes, but what they really feel is his sincerity. His voice comforts the broken, energizes the tired, and inspires the dreamers. Because when Stell sings, he's not just performing, he's connecting. He opens a window into his soul, and in that moment, you feel seen, heard, and understood. Even his smallest vocal runs become etched in memory. A single phrase from him can make a song unforgettable. That's not just technique. That's presence. That's purpose. And it's not just the ballads or slow tracks where he shines. Stell has proven that he can take on aggressive, high-energy songs and deliver with clarity and control. Whether it's pop, R&B, soul, or even rock-influenced melodies, he adjusts, not just to sing the part, but to own it. And when he steps into solo covers, fans are treated to his versatility. From Bruno Mars to Freddie Aguilar, Stell has shown he's not bound by genre. He respects music. He studies it. He adapts without losing himself. That's the mark of an artist who's in love with the craft. Stell also reflects the core Filipino trait of dedication. Even with his natural talent, he keeps evolving. He never settles. He continues to train, to learn, to practice in silence so that every public moment feels magical. That work ethic, steady, focused, humble, is what makes him a real role model. In every era of SB19, one thing remains constant. Stell's voice is the light that cuts through. It doesn't demand attention, it commands it. And when you listen, really listen, you don't just hear a sound. You feel a story. This is what we're exposing today. Not a secret, but a truth that deserves recognition. Stell's voice is not just a gift. It's a responsibility, and he carries it with honor. He reminds us that greatness is not in volume, but in intention. That the best voices are not just technically perfect, but emotionally honest. That true excellence is built on quiet hours, repeated failure, and the courage to try again. In Stell, we see the essence of what makes Filipino talent world-class. Skill built on hard work, success rooted in humility, and beauty powered by heart. So now we ask you, what was the moment that made you stop and say, Stell's voice is something else? Which performance gave you chills or comfort or courage? Share your thoughts, and let's continue celebrating a voice that was never meant to blend in, but to lift us all up.